How's it going, guys and gals? Elderofwoe back. We're gonna pick right back up where we left off, and we're gonna get the neutron collector made and try and figure out how it works, cause I've never used one before. Oh, and we have a loot bag in here. I didn't even know. Just a supremium ingot, nothing special. Let's see. Alright, so let's grab all of the junk we need. Like, look at this stuff. Crystal matrix plates, data orb, microchip tier 3s, ultimate control chips, hyperlink cards, access cards, CPU cores EX2000, dragon steel blocks, tungsten steel blocks, infused evil iron iron gears, reinforced glass, hardened glass, redstone singularity, steel leaf blocks, probably the least expensive thing in this whole build. Advanced wafers, iridium plates, and blocks of steel. Come on. Come on. Did it need to be that bad? I'm just saying. What do we oh, triple batteries. I think I got those already. Yeah. I got them. I got them. No worries. Should have turned my thing off so it wouldn't charge, but that's alright. And neutron collector. Ooh, that thing was expensive. That hurt my pockets. Okay, so let's see. The neutron collector is a simple, although extremely expensive machine. Right-clicking it will open its GUI with one slot for output. Every 6 minutes, one pile of neutrons will be fabricated. Okay, that's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So we can stick you somewhere where we got power. Got access over here. We got power right here. Boom. Oh wait, do you even need power? Hold up. I don't even think you need power, do you? No, you don't. It's just based on time. Okay. Well, if that's the case, we can kind of stick you somewhere else because I don't want to be wasting a slot where we could be doing something useful. That said, kind of want you somewhere where I can have you being extracted without me paying attention. So let's get an importer. So happy to have gotten some auto crafting done. Oh, and I'll show y'all some of the little sections that I've been working on. I haven't gotten everything done perfectly yet, but I have done quite a bit just to make sure that it's easier to deal with. This guy, where can we stick him? We could stick him pretty much anywhere. I mean, we can stick him right there. For now. Boom. Alright. Let him do his thing. We'll keep an eye out. Because once we have 64, oh man. So we need 64 piles to complete this next quest, and that is 64 piles. And so 64 piles times 6 minutes. That's 384 minutes. So that's about 6.5 hours. Alright, so yeah. There's going to be a bit of waiting for that, and then it looks like the extreme crafting table is after that. Extreme. Neutronium, experience singularity. I need to get a lot of solidified experience for that. I have an access card. We can make the crystal matrix plates already. We know that. Double compressed crafting table. So that's just crafting tables. Not a big deal. And these, it's 9 of them, so we'll have extra. And we can actually use these as a material for weapons and stuff like that. I thought we could. But what we can do, oh, I didn't even see that earlier. We can make these seeds. Let's see. We're gonna definitely need more than the 6 hours worth. But if we do that, what do we get? Oh, we gotta make a new neutronium crux. Okay, so this is just like when we did the nether star stuff. We're gonna have to make its own little, you know, it's like a dirt beneath the dirt kind of thing. All right, so let's see. That's not bad though. That's not bad because this by comparison is faster. Getting 9 of these is faster than waiting 6 minutes. Um, okay. Well, we'll measure it. We'll check to be sure, but it seems like something we'd like to do. All right. I don't need to keep any of this stuff on me. Okay, so we got that done. There was something else that I wanted to get done, and I actually have it set aside. And then I can show y'all around in some of the stuff that I've been working on. I can show y'all. So first let's get this done though. I've been wanting to make this thing for I don't know how long. Okay, so I set aside all the materials for this guy. Yes, and it does cost a lot too. So let's get him set to the side. Boom. All right. It says dupe machine. I'm not sure exactly how much I believe that. Okay, and we also need phytogrow. So, how hard is phytogrow? Phytogrow looks pretty easy to make. Let me see. Let's get rid of the processing. So there's 2 ways to make it. You can use saltpeter / niter, slag, and pulverized charcoal, or pulverized charcoal. Or we can do slag. Yeah, this one's the better one. Okay, we'll make sure to use Ordict so that way it can actually pull from what we need. I think my machines already know how to make charcoal dust. Let me see. Charcoal. Nope. Okay, if that's the case, we can manage that. Okay, so come over here to our grinder. Put one through and set up the process. That'd be one of these to one charcoal dust. Okay. Boom. Okay, so that takes care of that, and we just put it here in the grinder. The grinder, right? Yep. Okay. So now that we have that set up, we can, let's see. So phytogrow. We have some rich right on hand, so let's try it out. So what's a good seed that we'd like to do? Maybe the terra steel seed. You know, let's see how that one works. Got it over here. Okay, so if we put it in the machine, see this seed reprocessor, I think all it does is make it into essence. Okay, so if we put it into the machine, it also needs water and power. The water might be an issue up there at least. This guy I'm feeding energy through here, but I don't think 80RF's gonna be able to do what I needed to do. That being said, I should have an aqueous accumulator somewhere. Whoop. Wrong button. Maybe not. Okay, if that's the case, let's see. Aqueous accumulator. Should be able to make most of that stuff. AQ. Start. Okay, so that's the only thing that it can't make, which is fine. Aqueous accumulator. Okay. I should set it up to do it, but just haven't. That's fine. Okay, now I got an aqueous accumulator. And can't go too far down or else can put it right under. Here, let's see. Let's see. We can put some bricks down here anyways, so maybe put, yeah, putting it right under might be best. So right there. Alright, so if that's the case, pull this out real quick. I'll repair it in a second, and we can grab our sigil of water sigil or whatever. Doot, and set this bad boy down. We should be filling that up, and then we can close this. Okay, so that plus rich phyto grow plus the terrasteel seed. Show me what you do. Never used this thing before. Have no idea. Okay, so then we just keep doing that, I guess, right? So 100% chance, 102, 104. And just keeps reprocessing it. Okay, I thought it was a duper. See, I think it lied to me. I think it lied to me, because if it was a duper, it'd be able to put out more than one seed. And I don't see it putting out more than one seed. Not impressed. Let me see if I can, we could speed it up and stuff later. But hey, that's fine. It is what it is. What else do we got here? Okay, the ultimate furnace is right there. Insanium coal we can probably make without too much trouble. So, let's see. Nope. Always with that. Insanium. Insanium coal. Okay, so insanium. Insanium ingots. I think we needed like 2, right? No, 4. That's fine. 2 more. Not an issue. What is that? Just insane. This is the ultimate furnace. What is that thing? Hold on. I think it's this one. block of insanium. That doesn't seem that bad though. If it's just a block of insanium, that's nothing. I can make that right now. That's hilarious though. Okay, this thing is kind of a lot to do, so I'll have to set everything aside for it. See how we're doing on time. Got about 15 more minutes, so let me show y'all some of the automation I did. Um, in between episodes and kind of just to keep us going. And I'm slowly doing this stuff just to make it a little easier for when we're crafting. Though some items still give me issues. So just so y'all know, if y'all decide to play this pack, or it might be on all the packs, if there are these certain items, they tend to give me issues, and I'm not sure. I need to see who the mod authors are. Maybe I can speak with them about it. But for instance, the CPU cores, so CPU, I actually can't autocraft these, even though I should technically be able to. So, see, I have one on hand, but it still doesn't show up properly, and so that makes it a little harder when these are part of a larger process. So technically, I'd have to literally do piece by piece, pull it out, and then craft it by hand. So that's kind of sad. Um, but let me go down. So as you see, there's a couple of holes here. I've been kind of busy putting wiring through the walls and stuff. And I set these up back here. This is my method for keeping uh, super glue and silicon filled. So I went ahead and I set up a couple of crucibles and a couple of exporters with crafting upgrades, so that way they're always fed with glue and silicon, and so it keeps everything fed. It keeps all of my carpenters back here fed. Now the carpenters in the front over here, these are the ones that I use personally. These are the ones that I use when I need to make something specific, and it's not something I have back here. Anything I have back here can be auto crafted now. So transistors, I'll never have to make transistors again. Microchips, I don't ever have to make again. Tier 2, Tier 3, basic control circuits, and advanced control circuits. All of those can be auto crafted back here. I no longer need to do that. And then up here I have the battery from Project Red, and then I have a Tier 1, a Tier 2, and then over here I have the Tier 3. So of course I can set up for the quadruple battery. Now this is another thing that I'd like to mention. I need to speak with the mod author about. So crafting the batteries. So let's say I come in here and I want a a triple battery. Now I can set it up, but it won't properly work. So let me show y'all a for instance. Let's see. See if I have enough patterns. I was messing with this earlier, and maybe it might work because they have been functioning a little bit differently since a little earlier. But for instance, if I were to set it up so I can get each one of these things right here, these upgrade kits. So let's say I set it like this. We'll do 2, and then we'll do 3. And we'll put these in here. I'm gonna have to make another set. Okay, so let's see if it works this time, because it didn't work for me earlier. Say I want one triple battery. Okay, see, so it says a double battery is missing. Now that's an issue for the fact that it should be able to craft the double battery, but it doesn't take it into account for some reason. Now, of course, I can do the double battery one because I already have one on hand in here. And then another thing is, so say I get a single battery. I'm going to make one single battery real quick. And these are some issues that I should speak with the mod author for. But I wanted to bring them up right now just in case, so y'all see the video, and if there's still an issue with it, y'all know ahead of time. So say I want to craft one of these. It still says the battery's missing, which doesn't make any sense because the battery's right there. And on top of that, you see it says single battery and then single battery. That doesn't make any sense. Now the funny thing here is if I were to make a triple battery, for instance. So let's throw this back in here. I'm gonna make a double battery. And see, it's gonna do the same thing. The double battery will be made and it'll be pulled out, and then I'll have two double batteries and two single batteries, one for crafting and one for that was crafted. Oh no, see, look, this time it actually did it. Okay, so let's see if it'll do this. Nope, still says I'm missing a double battery. Will it let me do the autocraft for the tier 2 upgrade kit? No, it still says that I'm missing. So like I literally have to manually craft this. You see, it won't let me. I have to manually do it. Then I can craft a triple battery without any trouble. So that's something that I need to bring up to the mod authors. But something for y'all to keep in mind when it comes to auto crafting. At least with refined storage, I'm having this issue. I'm not sure if it would have the same issue with AE2. But yeah, so that's how I'm setting them up. Eventually I'll have more of the basic components set up back here for crafting. Now I'm not gonna do everything in a carpenter because some of the materials or some of the items come out better over here in the assembler. So the assembler right now I have set up for data storage circuits, but I plan on using it for lots of things. So if we open it up, you can actually see I did use it for this because these things are expensive. The CPU core EX2000s. You can use it for all of the plating for when you're making the higher level spaceships, for sprinklers. Data orbs, totally worth using because then you're not wasting the 3.5 memories, and then if you use the boosted mixture, you end up with 4 of them. So worth it. It is so worth it. um, but yeah, most of these recipes are totally worth using boosted mixture on. After you're at the point that you actually have this, you're pretty close to, if not right, right at the precipice of being able to make tons of refined boosting mixture. So once you get to this point, go ham, start using it. It makes sense to use it. Same thing here. Like if you want to pump in some extra, then go for it. I think eventually I'll have it set up, where it's automated and it's feeding into the assembler as well as the advanced alloy smelter, so that way it's always getting tripled or doubled or whatever the case might be. But it just makes so much sense because you can use it to make all these components that would normally, only give you 2 or 3 items, and you're getting 5, 6, 7, items, and it makes so much more sense that way. Let's see what else. So I set that up. Of course, y'all know I'm still working on the void miner. I need to go ahead and either automate the extraction of the ores or something, but I also need to upgrade this bad boy because I've been collecting tons and tons of this stuff. So this is what you need for the tier 4. And so I should have enough of everything to make this guy right here. We might do that on the next episode if I have enough iridium on hand. It's 3 iridium blocks. That's not too bad. If not, maybe I can make some more iridium in between episodes. But What else? Regen, resistance. But yeah. So once we get to that point, we'll have the tier 4 and the tier 4. Of course, we start getting ionite crystals. So that's the next level. That's the one that you'd use for a tier 5. But we also gain access to other materials. So we'll start getting meteorite cobble, which is good. We need that stuff for the obsidianite. We'll start getting prosperity shards, which is great. Let's see what else. We'll start getting valerium, another good thing to have on hand. Aurorium, palladium, abyssium. A lot of that stuff. We'll start getting. We'll start getting uru. Um, let's see. We already get duranite, I think. Yeah. So we'll start getting all those other materials right there, and that'll start making a difference in our usage as well. And then on top of that, every time you upgrade the void ore miner, you're upgrading it because it'll use less energy and it's more efficient. You get more materials and everything. So like I've gotten so much from this. As soon as you have the materials for making a tier 1, do it. I talked about what it costs to make a tier 1. I don't remember if it was on the last video or it might have been on the last stream that I did. But look into it, save up the materials, make your miner, make sure you have the energy for it, of course, but it's totally worth having. It makes such a big difference. You set it, you forget it, you come back, you're gonna have ores that you really need. Let's see. Beyond that, what else have I done? What else can we do? I don't think we have enough time to do any more of this crafting because it takes forever. Ever. Speaking of which, though, let's see how much neutronium we've got. Is it not pulling it out? NEU. There it is. We've got 3, almost 4. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna probably leave that and let it do its thing for a while. And but I think for now we're just gonna call it a wrap. I've showed y'all all of my crafting. I'm gonna continue to add to all of this slowly and surely. For making things easier to craft and whatnot. I plan on setting up a row like this of each liquid. So we have super glue and silicon set up. We still need to set up the destabilized redstone, the liquid crystalline, and I don't think I'm gonna set one up for the sodium hydroxide, but I might set one up for lumium, possibly. Because lumium, we used to craft quintuple batteries and some fancy things. You know what I mean? Like the impulse ducts. That's something I need to get in on and start making impulse item ducts because they're so much better and they're faster and it would increase the speed and efficiency of my entire system. Other than that, though, it doesn't look like you use it for too much. Might not make a. Well, I might just because I don't like making batteries. Batteries are such a pain. Like I'm so happy that I can, even though there's part of it that's manual, I'm still so happy that I can sort of auto craft the batteries now. But anyhow, guys and gals, this is Elderofwoe saying, over and out. See you next time.